Satan loves me, this I know, for the Christians tell me so.
Who dares enter my unholy temple? That you will worship him.
Hello, Shira. Time to answer your tag. I've sat and thought about it, and I was going to pre-plan a way to answer your tag. However, I've decided after thinking about it that I'm just going to do it impromptu, right off the top of my head. I'm a Satanist. I'm a theist Satanist. Theistic Satanist. The reason I am a theistic Satanist, I grew up with a basic Christian background, and while I was being led away to church every Sunday, I would ask questions, and I was always told, you don't question God. God is perfect, and His Word is perfect, and if you question God, you're going to a fiery hell. Then I would be dragged to church every Sunday, and I hear all kind of contradictions. One place, I would hear one thing being said, and another place I would hear something else being said, and once I would ask for clarification of the contradictions, it always, to me, seemed like one was used to justify another one for a different purpose. It was like I can use this for this, however, when it's not comfortable, then I'll use something else. Plus, when I would sit in church, I would think of things that didn't make sense to me, and I never really felt comfortable. I saw what I saw with a lot of religions, a lot of atrocities being committed, and a book to justify those atrocities. So I started looking around at other faiths, and I eventually stumbled onto Satanism, and I don't say stumble onto it lightly. I think through my road on my journey to becoming a Satanist, I stumbled onto a lot of things. Satanism allows me to ask questions, and nobody tells me you don't have a right to question that everything's perfect just the way it is, and you're going to suffer. The differences I see in the two deities are the way that it's laid out. This is my path, this is a straight and narrow path. If you deviate from this path, you're going to be punished. Satanism allows you to experience being a human being. All parts of you being a human being. You don't have to have guilt for enjoying something, which and this isn't an attack, but Christianity and Islam and Judaism are about abstaining. Whoever, whatever, even if it was a scientific accident. I don't think we were put here for guilt. I think we were put here to enjoy life. And that means all aspects of life. Satanism encourages that, providing you hurt no one else, and providing that you do not make somebody do something that they don't want to do. It's got to be of their own free will. Then you can pretty much enjoy whatever you want to do as long as both parties are willing. Also, I could not find any books. When I looked at Satanism, I couldn't find any books other than what Christian books, Muslim books, Judaism books that are written about this deity called Satan that told people they had to I don't want this to sound the wrong way, to murder somebody because they didn't believe in the same faith. All three of the Abrahamics do have a blood-stained history. Even some currently is still going on, and there's still some, even since murder is no longer fashionable, even some Christians, if the laws were still available to them, I'm sure a lot would kill anybody who was not of that faith and bow down to that God. And I just cannot find that within me. And yes, I can be mean, nasty, but that's called not being tired of turning the other cheek. I also found that any deity that is supposed to be perfect love, all forgiving and all caring, well, anything would be forgiven then if there's that much love and care. And I can't understand why this deity would need a place of fire and torture if he loved and cared for you that much. For punishment. I also cannot fathom how just because Adam and Eve sinned, I'm responsible for their sin. Well, if that's the case, well then somebody whose father is a murderer, that means their children, generations from now, are responsible for that father's murder, and they should be punished just the same as that father was. Grandfather and down through the years, and only great. I just find too many flaws, too many